Hi, Casey Hendrickson here with Michiana's Morning News. So you still don't think the EPA is doing a power grab? You still think the president's okay with appointing czars and superseding Congress because it's really not that big of a deal? I keep getting these emails. All right, case in point, the Sackett family. They're from Idaho. Imagine this. You purchase a residential property. You go to build your dream house on this property. You start construction. You get all the permits for the construction. Everything's good. Government at the local level is just fine with everything you're doing. Next thing you know, you get a cease and desist from the Environmental Protection Agency that you violated the Clean Water Act, even though your residential property, which you have all of the permits to build on, was never listed as a protected wetlands. That's exactly what's happening to this family from Idaho. And here's the thing. They tried to challenge the EPA on the wetland status, and the EPA denied them a hearing. They didn't even get a hearing to plead their case. The EPA just flat out said, no, you're not going to get a hearing. Oh, by the way, you're not ever going to be able to challenge it unless you correct it and return the wetland property back to its original state. Then and only then, after you've spent all of these thousands of dollars, will we consider even listening to your plea. Meanwhile, the Sackett family faces tens of thousands of dollars a day in fines from the Environmental Protection Agency. That case is now being heard before the Supreme Court, and it looks like the liberal justices and the conservative justices, just from arguments that have happened so far, are going to rule in favor of the Sackett family because the EPA's power grab is a little inconsistent. How can you challenge something, and the EPA says you can challenge it, but at the same time deny them the right to even challenge it until they're already out of the money to correct the problem that they may in fact be in the right on? That's the power grab that's a big concern with the federal government and the EPA, and that's a big problem with appointing czars. I know it's not just President Obama. Czars go all the way back, decades, long before President Obama. This is just the latest in a long line of abuses of superseding congressional authority. I hope you tune in to Michiana's Morning News every weekday starting at 5 right here on 95.3 MNC.